Good evening, everybody. I'm hoping everything works. I'm on Restream again tonight, so there might be technical issues. Plus, I'm planning to use this camera tonight, which looks like this. But I don't know when I'm on this camera here. Can you still hear me on the other mic? Because I think I've got to change mics when I go back to this camera. I'll figure it out in a minute because I've got some stuff to show you tonight. But the good thing is some things are pre-programmed into Restream, just like this.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
What was the thing on the thumbnail from? Well, if you're talking about this is the Thunder Road from Explorers. This is how far I've got with it. I've actually started doing the wing pieces here. I have primed this bit. I still need to paint all of this, paint this, weather this, put the washing machine doors on, and I've got most of that over here at the moment. You'll see that I've moved the Optimus Prime legs. Look, they're on top of my printer at the moment now. But that's been what I've been painting over there at the moment. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. I want to finish this because I do believe I've got the mechanical shark coming soon from Stanarts, which looks absolutely brilliant. That's the Mekon, if that's what you're on about as well. That's the Mekon from Eagle Comics. Dan Dare, Pilot of the Future, that sort of thing. But how the devil is everyone? I'm sure there's things that I'm forgetting already tonight, but you know, I've already forgot the weather thing. I forgot the weather report, so I apologize for that. But I am on. It says Smirnoff here. It's not. I'm on original Kraken tonight. No cherry, no roast coffee. This is original Kraken with some Coca-Cola, which I've already drank all the Coke as well. So and I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. I should be, really, shouldn't I? But that's what I've been doing there. Now, tonight, I am over on Twitch. I'm also on Facebook, which is why... who's on... I saw a Facebook post then. I've lost it. If you're wondering why people have got little shields and stuff in the stream, it's because they're channel members. And look up there. If you scan that, you can also become a channel member and get a little shield, get your name on the end credits and stuff like that as well. Where do I start tonight? Now, normally I write a list for this, so I think I'm going to start this one. If you remember last week, I was telling you about Hachette Partworks doing a real out-of-the-box thing they've never done before, and that's the build the U-boat. So the U-96 U-boat is now available for the USA, and I do believe this is Hachette Partworks' first step into the USA market. So if you wanted to build the U-boat, the U-96, you can follow that QR code there, and that will take you to the site where you can order it from. Now, in the UK, if you want to get it, you can scan that one there, and that will take you to the U-boat. Now, why am I showing you this when I actually showed you that last week? It's because guess what's on the stream tomorrow? I said that this week is a week of things that we haven't seen for a while, things that we're never going to see again, and things you've never seen. So we've already had the Poker builds, 2 of them. We haven't seen them for a while. We've said goodbye to Knight Rider, and we're going to be saying hello to the U-96 U-boat. So this is going to be on the channel tomorrow. It looks absolutely amazing. Today, I created all the assets for it. I have got pack 1 down here, and let me just put this on the floor. And this is the sort of things you're going to get. So there's kit 1. You know what I did? I did a bit of the trial in this. This looks bigger than the trial. I don't know if it is. Look, next to my head. But that's pack 1. Pack 1 has 4 stages in it. Pack 4, pack 3, and pack 2. So we've said goodbye to one build, and we're starting another one. Bearing in mind, put these on the floor. Bearing in mind that the Batmobile is on its way, and I believe in a couple of weeks we've got the International Space Station on its way. So it's like a Hydra. You finish one, and then like 3 more come along at once. But I'm sure a load of you did like my Knight Rider. Thank you all for supporting that video. We've had almost 9,000 views on that video, and it's still going up for the Knight Rider build. And I'm sure Ian is being inundated with the Knight Rider watch. I believe he's doing some enhancements for that as well. But that's the link to the watch as well. If you haven't got the watch holder, should I say, not the watch. But it's great to display next to your model. I'll be honest with you, I did speak to Ian with this. I don't know if I meant Ian, did I ever make this public? I don't think I did. So I'm going to let you know what I was thinking. I was thinking, a lot of people say to me, Wayne, where do you put all your models? And I was in a stage where I did discuss this with Ian as well, is getting rid of all of them, just giving them all away because I've got no room for them. But Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's been having a move around of the house. We've been moving some stuff. We're actually going to be moving bedrooms as well. And we've had this idea that I'm going to have a feature wall of all 1.8 vehicles, or pretty much all the models, including the Bismarck. And it's going to go floor to ceiling using the same sort of system that I've got here, this 2-slat shelf system. But you can get these that go floor to ceiling, put them in the lugs and have it 2 meters wide, whereby I think it was, is it 60? It comes out quite far, but I can have loads of 1.8 cars and stuff angled. As long as I go in studs, not drywall, it's going to hold the weight, no problems at all. But when I get that done, I'm going to film it for you. It's going to have these lights as well. But I do wish someone would come up with a solution where you can power these LED lights by having a constant positive and negative rail going up one side. So you don't have to trail wires like you can see here going all the way down. I can just take, my fingers aren't doing the right things. I can just take this light strip and just plug it into there, and then take the next one down and plug it into there. It'd be great if someone could invent a rail to plug these into. But I don't know. I think my idea is what I'm going to do is I might just use some of that magnet wire, the really thin AWG wire, and just solder them onto the next shelf. So you're not really going to see any wires. Wires bug me. I've got a big thing about wire tidying tonight. No exception. I've got my lavalier mic here. Things are going to change with this lavalier mic as well. This is a Rode lavalier mic. This is what I use for all the builds. It's really, really good quality. Unfortunately, the quality of the sound card it's going into is not all that. So I thought we need to invest in the channel. So I've actually got myself some new Rode wireless lavalier mics. They're on charge at the moment. I've got 2 of them plus a transmitter. So now I can do podcasts and have people in the workshop without having to muck around with the sound and worry about mic bleed. That will take care of all of that for me. So I have been investing. But I am going to put this lavalier mic on now because I'm about to. I will check chat, by the way, just so you know. I know I was about 15 minutes behind last week. I will check chat, but you know what I'm like with my monologues. I'm just going to change the mic to the lavalier mic. So stand by. There you go. So I should be on the lavalier mic, and I'm hoping you can hear me fine now because I'm about to switch camera, which is this one over here. And that's because we have got some Star Wars starships. And the first one we got is the Hav Juggernaut. It's looking like this. I believe this was from the Clone Wars. So just showing you through here. Armored Might. It looks good. Looks good. It's definitely Clone Wars. Okay, so that is looking just like this. Not too bad. This one comes fixed to the base, as you can see. Not bad. Looking like that. So you can't see underneath it because it is fixed to this base. And then if I put that to one side, the last one we've got is the ACT, the All-Terrain Armored Cargo Transport, which looks just like this. This is from Rogue One. Looking pretty cool. And this is the magazine for that. This is available from Fan Home. I don't know if it's still available from Fan Home. I think they stopped the Marvel figures, haven't they? Or one of them. I can't be sure. But that one looks just like this here. So that's one side. There's his bottom. And there's the other side there. Not bad. Not bad. Now, I'm going to switch back camera here. Let me see if I can figure this one out. There we go. I'm going to change the mic back to this one, which was stand by. There, one there. Test. Hello. Why can't I hear anything? Hang on. Stand by. Hello. You can hear me, yeah? I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? I'm on this mic. I should be on this mic. The thing is that this, I believe, was the last one. I don't think there is any more. So that's another thing coming to an end. Normally I get 3 a month, you see, and I only get 2. And it's number 60, which was the Juggernaut. I think that's all that's in this collection. So we won't be seeing the Star Wars vehicles and ships anymore. To be honest with you, I think they've actually done them all anyway. So I can't think if there's any more what ships they haven't done. I think they've done pretty much all of them. So that's that. God, these monologues, they really drive my throat. I'm still getting over the flu from the beginning of the week, and I think that was caused by me staying up watching the Super Bowl. Yeah, I think we're good. So I'm going to try and catch up with chat. Oh, it's all fun. I'm trying to think what else is coming. Oh yeah, I should have wrote a list. Anyone who we send magazines out to. So Pete Cooper. There's some folks in America. Scotty, Bruce Scotti. Bruce, I keep butchering your surname. I'm sorry. Anyone who's waiting, the 4GT, Robin over in California. Anyone who's waiting for magazines, we're going to be sorting them out from the 22nd of this month. Mrs. Rhoda Wayne is aware of the fact that we've got loads of magazines here that we need to start sending out. So you will be getting them sent out. Realistically, you're not going to get them to March, but we haven't forgot. They are there. They will be sent out as well, including the DeLorean. I think, Jacob, you wanted the DeLorean. So that's coming as well. How were the deep fried cream eggs yesterday? I only, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne almost ate them, Chris. She had dough balls, chocolate dough balls. But I got to try 2. They were really nice. I've never tried a dough ball before, but the pizza was nice. If in case you didn't know, I was doing the Gundam model yesterday on the channel members and Patreon stream, and Ian did the usual part work pizza. So a pizza turned up, and yeah, we've just been eating pizza all day. So thank you for that, Ian. You fed us today, and well, you fed us yesterday, and you fed us today as well, because we had enough left over to last for today. So it's cool. Did you mean the Thunder Road or did you mean the Mekon? I don't know which one you meant, but I'm doing the Thunder Road again because I want it bigger. That's actually double the size of this one. So as a matter of fact, you know, we always use heads. That's how big this one is. As you can see, all the inside's done. I need to do the chairs and the computer and stuff. I need to do the weathering on the tire, the bin, the space shuttle. The lights at the top there, these spotlights, I've actually ordered some 2-centimeter cob lights. They're kind of round lights, really flat. They're going to go in there. And Ian from Partwork Upgrades making me some lenses for it. They're going to light up a lot brighter than that is. So, and I think once this is done, this will be a giveaway. I'll be giving this away, just so you know. So if you are a fan of Explorers or Thunder Road, then there's that going to be up for grabs as well. You'll also notice, I don't know if anyone has noticed, that the Titanic's gone. The Titanic that's up there now is the Hachette Partwork Stroke Agora Models Titanic. So I am going to be doing a giveaway on the Patreon and channel members channel for the old Titanic as well. Now, unfortunately, that giveaway is only going to be open to folks in the UK because I'm never going to be able to send it to the US. And you know me, when I have these big bulk deliveries, me and Mrs. Rhoda Wayne do like a weekend away somewhere. So we are going to probably be delivering it to wherever we go. We've gone as far as Caerphilly. I've met Alan Palmer over in Castle Douglas in Scotland. So it's fun. It's like a little treasure hunt for us because we never know where we're going to go until the winner's drawn. Knowing our luck, it'll be like Kettering, which is like 2 miles down the road. Any tips for the Knight Rider build? Well, you know what, Brian, I got up really early to do that night because it was panicking me. All of these builds where we have to piece things together just drive me nuts, mainly because the wires getting trapped and breaking. So it might all work until you get it together and then you realize you drove a screw through one of the wires. But I don't know if you saw in the video before I played the William Tell Overture, even though I connected it, I just let it balance on top. So it wasn't going down at all. And that gave me a chance to actually guide all the wires to where I need them to be when it goes down. So I'm not trapping any wires. And that worked an absolute treat. And then the only other thing is when I got it down, I couldn't get the back end down no matter what I tried. And it was the back seats that were actually stopping it. The inner trim of Knight Rider and the back seats were impeding each other. And you will see that in the video, I actually got pliers, put it in and sort of like yanked it in to pull the seat in so I could actually get the cover down. Once that was done, it went together really easy. No problems at all. It was one of the better ones I've had. It's still the Knight Rider. The DeLorean I'm still shaking by it. And I've still got that to do, the DeLorean. Oh, God, worrying me. You watched Explorers this past weekend. Great film. Can't believe you'd never seen it. It's a great movie. Bit rushed in the end, Steve, because I understand they run out of money and they had to rush the movie. But Joe Dante is going to be at Wonderfest. So I'm going to get him to sign it. Some part of it. I can actually take that back section off, so I'm going to get him to sign it. This back section, just so you know, let me take it off now. You see, look, it's all white inside. It's got the reflectors on, like that. And these, you see these lenses? They're only blue tacked on at the moment, but that's where the lights are going to go. I actually 3D printed them in the end. I 3D printed. See, I bought these. These were slightly too big, and they need too much work to light up. So I thought, you know what? If I put an LED, like a 3mm LED in, and make these, which will fit over the top of it, make sure it's hollow, it works an absolute treat. So I can use these for the sides and the top there. So let me put that back. Perfect. I just love that model. Jeffrey Fink's done that model, just so you know. And that model is available through, again, Partwork Upgrades, which somewhere, I don't know, where's all my QR codes? Somewhere I've got a link to Partwork Upgrades. There we go. That's available as an STL file through Partwork Upgrades. Most of that is printed with filament printer, but things like the case, the space shuttle, the bin, the lights, all of that was done with my resin printer. So all good. All good. I'm just looking down my list of QR codes there. My brother's book's doing really well, just so you know. If you didn't know, if you didn't see that stream, my brother's got a book. Look, Skirmishers. Here, Mick Green. So first time author, but it's doing really well. It's had some good reviews as well. But as I said to him, as soon as people find out it's for the sex and violence, it's going to settle. That's just the way of it, really, isn't it? Today it's clampy and blowing a hoolie. It's actually quite nice out there. As a matter of fact, Chris, before the stream started, I had the air conditioning on, and I am sweating a little bit now as well. Although that might be the rum, so who knows? Thomas, you got 86 issues. What you got 86 issues of? Is Will's workshop in here tonight, by the way? Because Will, I've made you a moderator, Will, just so you know. You're on that top tier now on the channel members, which is this thing here. I need to say happy birthday. I've got a happy birthday thing here. Where is it? There. Let me just hide the chat. I don't know if you can see this. Shall I get this off the wall? You've seen it before. Stand by. It's only held on with blue tack. But next Wednesday, so it's before the next live stream, my buddy Russell, who's getting married this year, bless him, in September, it's his birthday. And this is me and Russell on the bridge of the Enterprise. Look how young I look there with my angel leather coat on and stuff. But yeah, it's his birthday next Wednesday. And that was at the Star Trek Experience at the Las Vegas Hilton. We had a great time there. But happy birthday, Russell, if you're watching. All good. Am I having trouble getting packages from Fan Home? Well, today I got Philip. I got the Gauntlet, Infinity Gauntlet, and that's the only thing I've had. They are delayed. They have been putting things out. A lot of them are saying that they've arrived now, but realistically, you're not going to see them to the first week of March. So hopefully things will get solved then. But you've got to remember, a lot of ships are choosing to go around the Cape of New Hope rather than go through the Suez because, you know, what's going on out in that area of the world at the moment. Hello, Jamesy boy. Your double echoing voice. Is it? It can't be now. I think when I switched camera, it probably did. But at the moment, I'm only on one voice. I should be, hopefully. You got your first U96 package yesterday in the US. It's looking really fiddly. I don't know how long it's going to take because, like, we get to test the electrics as well. There's sprues on it. But we'll see. I mean, I've got till about 2 o'clock tomorrow to actually film something, edit it, and get it out before 2 because normally I have my kiddies. I had them last week and I'll go to Essex, but I'm in Essex again tomorrow because my daughter's in a show. She's actually in The Lion King and she's playing the most important role of the whole Lion King. And people think, no, it isn't. She's playing Ed, the hyena. So, you know, you had I don't know what their names were. Chenzi, the other one, and Ed. Ed was the slightly deranged one. Ed had the most important role in The Lion King because Ed kills Mufasa at the end. He's the one that's like, yeah, let's eat him. So, yeah, she's playing Ed, bless her. So I can't wait to see that. She's actually in the show tonight as well. It does look good, the U96. I like things that move. I like things which have lots of moving things, like that Graf Zeppelin as well. That's in Germany at the moment. Lots of moving parts, just like the Bismarck as well. Hello, African Bungle Ferret. We keep saying, I love your name. I absolutely love your name. when I was typing it into the Eng streams, I was having a giggle. I told Mrs. Welder Wayne about it as well. You're going to be building it as well, David. Well, that's going to be a new build on the channel, so I'm looking forward to it. I believe I did do a couple of stages of the test, so but I'm sure that those pieces are bigger than what I had in the test, but it might be me. I don't know. Hello, Raymond. How's it going? Let me just get rid of this happy birthday now. Okay. Just a heads up, have you seen what's coming in the DB5 Pack 4? I have. My brother's actually got the Pack 5. Anyone over, I can't even pronounce the word, Antipodean people out there, anyone down in Oz are getting their Pack 4s before us, because I believe they're getting shipped out from Hong Kong somewhere or something like that, and obviously it's only a jump across the water to Australia. So my brother's already got Pack 4. Yeah, we're doing another wheel with spokes. So you need to take your time on that. Thank you for the heads up, though, Raymond. I don't mind doing that. It's got to the point that I kind of find that therapeutic now, doing those spokes. But I tend to do them. What I'll do is this, all of that will be off camera now. And all I'll do is I'll refer to video 1 because I took my time on it. Also, Agora Models has done a video showing how to do it as well. So I'll probably link that as well. So you can choose to watch me or Agora Models video. You're a proud dad. My daughter wrote a book called Stand by. Zeitreise. Time. I don't know what rice is. What's rice? Time something. Do you in English? The time travel. Oh, there you go. The time travel of regret. Wayne, read the rest of the sentence before you answer. My Deutsch is nicht gut. It's klein and good. But ich bin glücklich. You got your Knight Rider Watch to stand on order. It's really good. Oh, hello, Lou. How's it going? Do I know what Agora has planned for the Optimus Prime finishes? I've got no idea, Lou. Agora's obviously, they've got the Wet Nelly coming out from Spy Who Loved Me. They've got the Apache helicopter, and I don't know anything else that they've got under the covers at the moment. But I mean, look, Optimus, look, I can't look that his legs go up to the ceiling. So trying to find a place for him is going to be crazy. But I don't know. This is one of those models, though, that I think are, what do they call them? Flagship models for the brand. I'd like to see more. I'd like to see, everyone keeps saying a Bumblebee. Agora, are you watching? Everyone wants Bumblebee. Bumblebee or Megatron? I don't know. Which one would you prefer? Bumblebee or Megatron? That's an interesting toss-up. The U69. I've yet to watch all of them this week. I just like watching them back to back. You know what? The problem is, I won't lie to you. I'm knackered this week because doing these poker builds is really, really hard to actually film, because you have to break filming to actually find all the parts and then come back and then turn the cameras on again, then start filming. And it's just a lot more work. So that's why you tend to find the videos have gone out later in the day. I think the Lotus 72D, I don't think the video went out till like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, when they're normally out by like between 11 and 12. So I do try and keep to a schedule, but if I'm off of that schedule, I panic. I'm one of these people that have to have a routine. I don't know if there's some sort of like ADHD or autism in there or something, but Mrs. Wildaway will tell you, if I'm out of a routine, I just it plays havoc with me. I need to prepare if I'm going to be out of routine. But you know what? I enjoy doing it. I can't believe how big that Lamborghini, or how quick that Lamborghini came together to do that full section on the inside. I wasn't too happy about those E screws. I didn't even have a metal screw that would go into those holes. And I do wonder if they weren't threaded at all. So that's why I had to glue it in the end. But I am finding small, tiny issues like that. So hello, Mozart. Welcome to the channel. David Giles, evening, Wayne. Have you watched any of the I've watched all the John Wick films. I love them. I love the John Wick films so much that I've even got the avatar for Fortnite as John Wick. I play a lot of Fortnite lately. I'm like level 150, and I'm running around as Peter Griffin at the moment. You got 750 subscribers this week. Wow. You got to 750 subscribers this week. So you only need 250 more subscribers. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can put your link in chat. 1 second, Pete. My system's running really, really slow. Now I'm subscribed to Pete Cooper. I've got to find you. When I try and find down the list here, I can't find you. Oh, there it is. Pete Cooper. There we go. This is Pete Cooper's link. If you want to check his channel out, then by all means, check it out. See what you think. And if you like it, give him a thumbs up and bung him a subscribe and see if we can get him to 1,000 subscribers. That's Pete Cooper's channel link there. And by doing that, I've completely lost where I was on the where I was in chat. Stand by. Good sound, right? So we're talking about sound. Lou said something. I saw Lou. Normally I can lose like my bookmark. Lou says, "Good evening, everybody." So then you must ask me. I don't know. The next Ford GT video is we've only just had one, so I don't know when it's due. No idea at all. I'm a bit concerned about when the 97T is coming out, the D'Agostino collectibles, because I haven't received anything since before Christmas, and the only videos you've seen up recently is because I hadn't been doing them. So not good. Wayne, I'm in stereo now. Yeah, I'm not in stereo now though, am I? I should only be out of one well, hopefully one microphone. When will I choose that? Probably not at the moment, Jacob, because I just haven't got time at the moment. I don't get time to spend any time with Mrs. World of Wayne when I'm doing a Tuesday night stream. That's why I started to alternate it, but it still wasn't enough. And then we only get like one weekend together, really, because then the other weekends I'm doing a lot of traveling, picking the kiddies up. Wayne, we'll see your comment. Wayne will see your comment. What comment am I seeing? I will see your comment. I do go down the list unless I lose my place, but I do regularly be like 10 to 20 minutes out of sync. So we'll have to see. By the look of it, I'm about 15 minutes behind at the moment. Yellow flag won the game. It certainly did. It certainly did. I don't think the better team won that night. I think the 49ers deserved to win that. You've recently discovered a Melbourne YouTuber, Scale Model Geek, about 5 months ago, using the Airfix model as a base for a vehicle from the Cars That Ate Paris. Wow. Scale Model Geek. Let me copy that into there. I'll check that out. You probably mentioned it already, Wayne, but will you be attending MCM Con in May? Of course I am. Marcus, I've actually already got the tickets. So I've got early bird tickets because my daughter's into cosplay. So she's going to be there both days. So I'm there the Saturday and the Sunday this year. Hello, Platt. I haven't seen you for ages. How's it going, Nuno? What's your experience with Vallejo washes? Just, I actually find them too weak. I've got a Vallejo wash here. Look, stand by. Where are we? This is the Vallejo wash that I've got. I do find it too weak. It's too subtle. So I do prefer something a bit stronger. I suppose it's on whites, it's okay, but yeah, I do find it a little bit weak. I think by buying that and getting to experience it, I realize why I'd rather make my own washes up. Wayne's handicap is me. Or Tamworth. I haven't been to Tamworth for years, Nigel. I know that's your neck of the woods, but I think last time I was in Tamworth, I was at Drayton Manor, and I think the next time I go to Tamworth will probably be to go to Drayton Manor again. Yeah, sure. It's all about having fun with friends. What are we? This will be my last Thursday live stream until the 14th of March. So I leave next week for my golf vacation to Mexico. Oh, bet that'd be brilliant, Sheldon. Come to Plymouth, Devon, Wayne. We'll give you a warm welcome. I was in Plymouth in Will. When was I in Plymouth? August. First time I've been to Plymouth. It's great. I met up with Will in Will's workshop and his lovely wife Rachel, and then we escaped Plymouth over the bridge, which I still can't believe that it's free to go over the bridge, but if you're coming back into Plymouth, you have to pay. That just tickles me. That does. Hello, Fellim. How's it going? You're doing a wall at home to display my 118 model cars. I bought in IKEA black shells. You screw together and put glass in the middle. They perfectly fit 2 models in. You can light them up. Well, I'm hoping to get 3 cars a shelf. And if I do have them deep enough, I should be able to get 4, believe it or not. That's my plan. But Mrs. Welder Wayne's in the... I don't know what stage it is. Writing a list of jobs for me to do stage. That's what she's at. I already had to move how many drawers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 drawers. A 9-drawer cabinet downstairs yesterday. It killed me. Hiya, Helder. How's it going? When Ian Campbell is not doing PC, occasionally do something model related. It was surprising. It's my face every time because I've got my doorbell is one of these Ring doorbells and it's linked to my Echo Dot. I won't say the word. It's linked to my Echo Dot. So when someone knocks, it rings, and we never have anyone ringing in the evening, except when Ian orders pizza. You never got your DeLorean together. Never managed at the time, then had to put it away. Never got a chance to try again. James Boy, you know what? I think from what I remember, that I couldn't get the DeLorean together, but I did happen to have longer screws. And the longer screws were going in, and it was actually the screws that helped to pull it together. Once it was together, I took the long screws out and put the normal ones in. So that was my fix. But this time, I'm not putting carpet in the DeLorean. I'm hoping it will go together a lot easier. Plus, this time, I know to make sure all the wires are clear from any points. Knight Rider, if you're building the Knight Rider build, just be careful of your wires at the back, because some of them can get in the way and you won't have any rear lights or something. So you watch Starman. I haven't seen that since the 80s. That's Jeff Bridges, isn't it? God. Someone asked which space shuttle was used in the movie. It was the Challenger. I zoomed in the other day. I didn't know that, Steve. That's a shame. I really thought it was something like the Discovery or the Enterprise, but no, the Challenger. I'm glad you said that because I still haven't painted that and I need to make some tiny decals for it. Gary, I was just mentioning that before the stream started, that I want to get this Thunder Road finished and then I'm going to get back onto it. But that may be impeded and push it back slightly further because obviously we've got the Sprueverse Challenge with the Stanart's Bruce Mechanical Shark. And they've just announced that that's now been completed. So that's going to be starting to send out, which is, if I can just show you, stand by. It's probably better on their Facebook channel. Can I share a screen? I don't know why things are going so slow tonight on my internet connection. I've got a nice connection here. So this is, I'm going to share a screen with you, okay? So stand by. That one there. No, that one. There we go. So as you can see here, this is what we're going to be building. So this is the Mechanical Shark. And we're probably going to be adding our own flair to it as well. I can see straight away probably more hoses. I do like that base, but will I extend the base? Don't know. Don't know. There's all the parts for it. Looking like that. This is available through stanarts.com. You can see the web link. You can't see the web link because I've got that become a channel member thing up there. Stand by. Let me just turn that off. And then that way, you can see the web. There you go. There's the web address there. You've got... looking like that. Oh, I'm itching to get started on this. I love doing shark builds. That's what it looks like there. And there you go again. Looks like a really good build. Now that is 18 inches long. So in terms of my head, this is a foot. So you can add another 6 inches to that. So we're talking, I don't know. It's like blooming meat to live about this big. It's going to be cool. No idea where I'm putting it, but we will figure it out. But I'm sure when it actually comes that myself, Lou Dalmaso and Phil Siegel will get together and figure out what the challenge is. Is it just build it or to do some sort of flair to it? Don't know. We'll see. I was thinking, Lou, if you're still on here, but I was thinking of having smoke coming out of it, putting a smoker in it. But then I realized that's all hydraulics. I don't think there was any electrics in it, was there? So nothing's going to be there to steam unless, I don't know. Don't know. Do you think there'll ever be a Partworks type model for the Time Machine? As a partwork, Kevin, probably not. We did the kit model, as you saw at the last Sprueverse challenge we did. But no, I don't think there's enough people. Well, actually, I don't know. The demographics for Parkworks all seem to be between 40 and 60-year-olds, so it may do. I'm trying World Around royalty status. You're a moderator now. You have power. You're like He-Man now. You had a wedding. Oh my God. Now that would have been my dream, Matthias. Wedding reception at Quark's Bar. You see, once I discovered, we arrived in Vegas in 2007. We went to the experience. We arrived around about the Monday. I think we found Quark's Bar on the Tuesday and did the experience, and we were pretty much in there for the rest of our 5-day trip to Vegas. And I think it was the Thursday that we decided to do a backstage tour where we got to see the Borg experience and the Klingon encounter. And it was just it was a blur with drinking too many Walk-Core breaches. But we've discussed that before. I think a lot of these fan homes are in the same boat, Steve. So I think you're probably going to start getting inundated with deliveries in March. But if I do hear anything, or if fan home want me to communicate anything to the community, I'm happy to do that. That's not a problem. Can decide whether I should buy an ordinary 3D printer or a resin printer. Both has advantages and disadvantages. I find that the filament printers, if you need strength, if you want detailed resin printers, even ABS on a resin printer is nowhere near as strong as ABS on a filament printer. I know that because I printed my son some sort of supports for his MetaQuest, and he's already broken. So I'm sorry I'm behind on chat tonight. I am trying my hardest. What is going on in the Suez Canal? Sorry, you're living under a rock, Greg. It's just that the ships, because of what's going on in the Israel and stuff at the moment, the ships are being bombed from Yemen, so they don't want to go up that passage to get to the Suez Canal. They're just completely avoiding it and going around Africa instead. I'm still on my Routemaster. Those tiny screws, what the red ones? Were they NM? I can't remember the name of them, but yeah, they do. They will drive you nuts. Hello, Charles. Charles Carley. Every time I hear that name, Charles Carley's great. Charles Carley. It's funny because like my alias online is Charles Farley. I've told you that before. Chuck Farley. Hello, Totally Scout Models. How's it going? Wayne, where did you pick up your German? I was based in Germany for 3 months, just closing all the stores in Munich, Blockbuster stores in Munich. We had a team in Berlin, and I was heading up a team in Munich. And then on the flight home, I've told you this before, on the flight home, we the British Airways flight was completely empty apart from us, which was about 16 Blockbuster people, and the pop group All Saints. And I hadn't got a clue who they were. And this was at the height. They had already had Never Ever come out, and I think Black Coffee might have come out as well. But I didn't know who the hell they were. So I'm just sitting there thinking, who are you? Agora have teased another car. I saw that tease, the 250 GTO. Have they announced the 250 GTO? Because all I saw was a real close-up, and everyone speculated that's what it was. But looks good. Everyone wants the Back to the Future train. Definitely. It's what scale to put it in. At the National Sci-Fi Museum in Milton Keynes, they've got a real large scale of that train, which looks good. You'd rather see Soundwave or Laserbeak? Look, Bumblebee. Wally. I don't know if there'll be much to do in Wally. Oh, sorry, I'll keep thinking of Eva. Yeah, Wally, that would be a good model. That looks like that little mechanical one I made. You've got your fan home Batmobile. I believe people over in the EU have got it first, Charles. I'm hoping that we get ours in the next week, because it'd be nice to have that on the channel next week, I think. Looks good, though. Looks good from the pictures I've seen. You've got your first 2 issues of the U-96. It looks like my 1966 Batmobile is on the way also. Ooh, lots to build. John, you're going to be busy. You're going to be very busy. There we go. Mrs. Welder Wayne just there we go. Just answered that question for you. I hope I've answered your question, Brian. I said the saucer was done. It's going to need tidying up with the paintwork because of stupid me painted a bit more white on it. I haven't done any of the Aztecing yet. And in the process of doing that, I went and blooming painted the VIP lounge window, which I didn't mean to do. So it looks all frosted up now. All that detail that I did in the inside, you can't see. So I'll figure something out. You got your eyes on a 12K resin printer. You know what? There isn't a lot of difference between 8K and 12K, Marcus. This is now a 12K. I bought it as an 8K and upgraded it. I did do a video on the channel, but I don't think I can see a difference. I was sure I could when I first printed it, but you know what? I was getting a lot of failed prints on this. I was using Anycubic resin, and I kept thinking it was the leveling. I haven't done the leveling. I switched to Elegoo resin, and I haven't had one failed print. So I do think what brand resin you get as well is a big important factor. Sorry, I need a drink. Hi, Heather and Wayne. I sent you Esther. I sent you an email with the link now. You can buy them without the doors on the front. Sorry, Felium, I'm lost. It's the rum. So I will catch up in a minute and try and figure out what that means. Well, Hogwarts Train was still floating out there too. I don't think we're ever going to see that. That was like 3 years ago, I think, now that we did that. Long time ago. Marcus, have a look at the Anycubic resin prints of a Photon Mono 6K. Those photons are really good. Paul, you need to get in touch with me to the next time you're going to see Keith. I don't know if Keith, if you're on here tonight, hello. I want to come down and see you, Keith, in your workplace and have a chat. And if you don't mind, just do a little bit of filming saying, hello, I'm here. And I'd like to buddy up with you, Paul, if you're down there, and I can meet you there or something. It'll probably be, I don't know when. It'll be after March time. So March onwards, I think. I haven't got any time this month. But we'll have to touch bases next time you go down there, and I'll meet you down there. Preferably before May, before we go to Wonderfest, because obviously I'll be with Keith then. By the way, when's the next GT? I don't know when the next GT40 video is, because I've just done one, Ian, so I'm waiting for the next pack. Just so you know, with chat, the reason why it's like I'm 20 minutes behind is that I'm getting chat from YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, and I'm trying to filter through it all. It's a nightmare. And I don't know how many people we got in chat at the moment. Let's have a look. We've got 225 people watching me at the moment. So hello to all 225. Are all 225 of you? Actually, it's gone down one. I must have ticked someone off. Oh, it says 226 now. Are all 226 people subscribe to the channel? You don't have to be a channel member to subscribe. All you need to do is scan that QR code, and that will just subscribe you to the channel. No fee, no nothing. It will subscribe you to the channel. So if you're not subscribed and you're sitting there watching me on the TV, get your phone out and just bung me a subscribe. I'd love it. I'm almost at 71,000 now. It wasn't that long ago that I was on 70,000. You're in Tamworth on Wednesday, and I was in Leicester. I was in Leicester last Friday. Wayne, I was on the Enterprise Bridge as well. The Hilton had an amazing collection of Star Trek. They did. I loved it there. I can't believe it's gone. And I remember that they were saying that they're going to relocate it into the Neonopolis near Fremont Street, but it never happened. Hello? Stand by. That was weird. That was weird. Someone knocked on the door. I'm sure they did. This is going to be like, what's it called? The Most Haunted. I'll turn the lights off and we can do some sort of seance or something. Jonathan Frakes is going to be at German Comic Con in May. He's a nice bloke. I've met Jonathan Frakes at the London Film and Comic Con quite a few years back. Nice guy. You bought some rum. I never had anything but Walkcore breeches. Obviously, I love my rum there is. So you can imagine how whammed I was. So I'm just thinking back to drinking that Walkcore breach. I don't know how I got back from the Las Vegas Hilton to I was staying at the Stratosphere. I've got no idea how I got back. I don't even remember getting back, but somehow we managed it. The bridge between Cornwall and Devon is for the Cernus. What's a Cernus? Cernus. Is that a spelling error? I don't know what Cernus means. It's for the Cernus. You cannot send pizza to Wayne's anymore. I somehow got to avoid the video doorbell. You just tell them to, as an instruction, do not knock on door. Just knock on door. Don't ring bell or something. Or go round back, knock on workshop. It's £2.60 to get back into Devon now. Oh my God. See, Devon just don't want people. That's what it is. They're happy to offload them to Cornwall. I'd like to get down that way again in the summer. It's the first time I've been to Cornwall, and I'd never been to Paignton. I'd never been to Plymouth. I don't think I've ever been to Devon. Somerset was the closest I've been. Minehead's Somerset, isn't it? And Taunton. So yeah, never been to Devon. It was nice. I'm going to hopefully build my displays using my extensive woodworking tools. Yeah, you built a barn. I can't believe how quick that's gone up. Crazy stuff. Long-time viewer here to your channel. I enjoyed the Back to the Future DeLorean. Currently on issue 22 on. I mean, I haven't had a DeLorean since that floor pan, but I'm getting that nervous feeling because issue 48's coming with all those wires. That's going to be a fun one. Not looking forward to that. And then issue 91, I don't know. I'll have to take a stiff run for that one. You don't pay on the bridge in Plymouth to keep the tourists in Cornwall spending their money. I'm going to be starting. This will be the only stream on YouTube which is starting a war between the folks of Devon and the folks of Cornwall. I can vouch for something though. Cornwall make the best Cornish pasties, obviously, and they're ginormous. And I still haven't got through one, but I will accept that challenge again one day, Chris, when I'm down there. Hello, Kenneth, over in Atlanta. You're my favorite YouTube channel. I'm waiting for FanHome to send out the full assembly kit part so I can get started on the Iron Man build. You know what, Kenneth? I'm only in Atlanta now for 3 hours. I was there, going to be there for 4 hours on my flight to Louisville because I'm landing at Atlanta. But Delta Airlines and stuff have this habit of changing flight times. So I'm having to keep my eye on it just in case they change it again. It's like the end of Empire Strikes Back with Lando Calrissian. I've changed the terms of agreement. Play, I don't change it again. So I don't know what time. I'm supposed to be arriving now in Louisville at 10 to 10 in the evening. It was 9 o'clock, I think. But, I don't know when it's going to land now. Oh, Anthony Oates, your African bungle ferret. Oh, wondered who that was. Oh, bless you. Mrs. Welder Wayne's boxing, you think? I'm like, realistically, Anthony, it's not going to get sent out to Thursday. I really hope you like it because we're waiting for a box for it. And I know you said you'll pick it up, but we've already committed to sending it to you now. So I hope you like it. Anthony Oates is African bungle ferret. Right, okay. That's brilliant. Love it. Why? Where did you come up with that name? I was thinking bungle might be from Rainbow. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Could you get the shark to move as far? I don't think we could. I mean, to be honest with you, it'll be screen accurate if it's not moving, because obviously it was always broken. I mean, it's stiff resin. If there's going to be a challenge, I think it's going to be either building something extra to it, or I don't know. We'll figure something out. Have you watched all my videos about the time machine, David? There is this playlist. People don't realize that my channel has playlists for every build I'm doing, including the time machine. When I built the ET spaceship, that's got a playlist. You just click on the playlist tab, you'll see them all, and all the videos are in order there. For All Mankind, I've never seen that. I wonder if there's a common. What's that on, Jost? Is that an Apple thing or a Netflix thing? Congrats on finishing Kit. I'm halfway there. It's a shame that's finished, but it did give me extra room. Look, that's why everything is so neatly packed up down there, you see now. I am going to be doing the LaFerrari Pack 9 next week. That's something that I'm a little bit overdue to do. So I believe that we're going to be putting the door motors in. Make the doors go up and down. And I heard that's going to be an issue. So we're going to have some fun figuring that one out. Afternoon Wait, I've answered that one for Atlanta. How many issues of the Batmobile? I've got no idea. I've heard it kicked around as 110, but I don't know. Someone will correct me. I'm sure someone in chat might know the answer to that, actually. I don't know. You had all 3 of your roles shipped from FanHome this week, the last 2 issues of your Iron Man. So they are coming slowly, Matthew. But I do think March will be the time that a lot of things that people have been waiting for are going to arrive. when you want to talk to Wayne, write in big letters Wayne, and then we have it on our mind, and then talking to each other, just right. I do flick through it until I see like things like, look, Mark Pringlesleaf said Alan Key 120 issues. Alan Key said thank you. I normally pick up the ones which have got something which has got a statement or something, like Joss saying I definitely would like to see the Wally. Can't remember what manufacturer right now. You'd love a part work of Airwolf. You know what? I thought my Airwolf was in Essex. It's actually down here, the Airwolf I was building. I need to get back on that as well. So, look, everyone subbed. The funny thing is, when people sub, let me put that back on the screen. When people sub, whether it be a channel member, see that one, see, it's very confusing. That is a channel member. That's the paid thing that gets you your shield and your name on the end credits. This one is just to join the YouTube channel, so you're notified for each video. But theoretically, every time that one gets scanned by someone who's not subscribed, it should pop up down the bottom there. Should. I'll just check my OBS settings, actually. I think it should. Yeah, it should do. That is set on. So I've never been to St Andrews. No, I've never really done that east coast of Scotland. What do Wayne Ghost watch? Phantom Knock. Yeah, you know me. I'm like, oh, it's a ghost. Something strange in your neighborhood. Who are you going to call? Not me. I'll be on the run. Well, thank you to all your subscribing. Hello, Todd. How's it going? How's your rename tags on the side of the workshop going? Did you finish the new ones? I haven't, Howard. I've left it at the moment because you can't really do it in the winter because of the wood. You probably know it swells and shrinks and stuff like that. The ones that were on there, though, have managed all the cold and hot weather perfectly. So I'm glad I've gone with that idea. But all the tags I've got are down there ready to go up. But once I start doing that when the weather gets warmer, I will do regular updates on the channel, so you'll be able to see that. Wayne, 27th July, I saw the Titanic exhibition. I believe that's the one that I went and saw down Canary Wharf, Mark. So I think I've already seen that. Yes, I saw that, Marcus. I've already changed your name on the card as well at the front. I know you've got a guest suite and you've got a lovely garden as well. If you didn't know, I visited Chris last year and he's got a lovely house and he's got models everywhere. It's captivating. But he fed me the biggest Cornish pasty you've ever seen. I need to starve myself if you're going to do that again. Is the Grand Army of the Republic Volume 20 in the Fan Home Star Wars Encyclopedia series? I don't know. That I do have an issue 0, Richard. They sent me an issue 0, which is the index of the other 90 issues we've got. So there's actually 91 books. Fowie, will ya? Fowie. I don't even know how to pronounce that properly. I'd need to check it on a map, Jost. Good evening, Wayne. Just got back from Warhammer. Kit looked nice on completion. Warhammer, you got a D&D group going, or are you playing tabletop? Oh, I like a bit of tabletop. Do you think the 1966 Batmobile will be the same quality as the DeLorean? Yeah, I do think it will be. I definitely think it will be. I'm not putting the shark in resin. I've got to change all the wood in my decking this year, so I'm stripping all the decking. The subframe's okay, but the wood on top's rotten now. It's 10 years old, and I've got a great big water feature, and that doesn't worry me, moving that and getting the water out. But the shark in resin's on there, and trying to move that is going to be a living nightmare. Oh, that's clever. Look, Ian, your detective skills there. African Bungle Ferret. That's brilliant. That'd make a good password idea, wouldn't it? To have a location and then find it on what 3 words, and then that becomes your password. Todd thinks 120 for the Batmobile. Cool. I haven't got a clue, Todd. I haven't got a clue. It was a nickname I was given in the army. I never asked where it came from. Oh, dear. Someone is building all 3 Olympic class liners using the Titanic build subscription. Wow. I bet that looked pretty impressive having all 3 together, actually. I'm stronghold in all the paranormal and ghosts. I've seen and felt ghosts. Wow. I think, I don't know if I've ever told you my ghost story. I've got time. I'm just getting down the chat, so I think I am catching up. I'm definitely going to Telford as well. Can't wait for Telford this year. Let me tell you my ghost story quickly. When I was about let me think. It was 80, so it would have been about 84, 85 when Back to the Future came out. At night, I had a ZX Spectrum. It's actually the ZX Spectrum I used to have behind me. At night, the keys sounded like they're being pressed. Really weird. And there was this bumping noise, like this, bumping. I didn't know what it was. Freaked me out, but, not to be too worried sort of thing. But then one night I came in, around winter time, and that same familiar rubber key pressing. I had a distinctive rubber key pressing on the keyboard. But what was worse, that the box that the Spectrum came into, the foam box, was going like this all by itself, bouncing up and down. And I was freaking out. I ran downstairs and I went, there's a ghost in my room. It's moving the Spectrum box, it's making the keys press and stuff like that. And my mum calmed me down and she made me wear this St. Christopher necklace. I don't know why. She just said it would calm me down. I think it's one of these parents' things to calm me down because I've just seen a ghost. Spectrum box moving all by itself. And it was only the next night when I got brave and I thought, right, I'm going to battle this ghost, that I realized what it was. And what it is that the Spectrum and the foam box was leaning up against a radiator. And the reason why the keys were pressing, the rubber was just expanding and having the keys. And I'm guessing the foam box must have just got so hot next to that radiator that the heat inside was making it vibrate. But yeah, face your fears if that's any lesson. But I'll tell you what, that freaked me out growing up. Oh, that story. Take care, John. See you later, mate. I started on the wrong. Yeah, no, it wasn't the wrong one. Seriously, it was one of the scariest things I've ever had. But yeah, needless to say, once I moved the Spectrum and the box away from the radiator, it never happened again. But yeah, other than that, no, haven't seen any ghosts. You have ghost stories that will make your hair stand, pure insanity. I think the only other one I've got, which isn't really my story, but I went to a wedding of my cousins, and they had a wedding in. I'm trying to think of the church. There's a big church anyone in Wolverhampton. There's a big church in Wolverhampton with a big spire down by Coronation Street. I don't know what the name of the church is, but I'm sure you'll know. It's where the old swimming baths used to be. It's all closed down now, I think. But they had a picture taken at the wedding. It was raining, and they had a picture taken of like the bride and groom. And when you saw the picture, there was a woman's head in the like reflection of a pond with a hat on. Looks like a Victorian woman. But yeah, I'll have to try and dig that picture out. Freaky, absolutely freaky. But we never saw it when we were there. It's only when we saw the picture. But Wolverhampton, eh? But it's all good. But I've enjoyed tonight's stream. I don't know where my voice has gone tonight. I'll tell you. I mean, look, normally I've got lots of rum left at the night, but I've been really hammering that tonight just to get that all fun. But I'm going to find a place for these Star Wars ships, try and get my workshop back together, and then tomorrow, as I said, I am going to be having the U-96 U-boat up, but don't know what time that's going to be up. I'm hoping to get it up for in the morning, but we'll have to see. But it's been a fun night tonight. So listen, take care of yourselves. I will see you next week. Other than that, have a good night.